Bethesda recently just shadow dropped Oblivion Remastered out of nowhere, and I gotta talk about this baby right now. Lit it. Welcome to Game Jeff. Really appreciate you guys being here today. Today I gotta talk about Oblivion Remastered because Bethesda out of nowhere last week, I think it was last week, shadow dropped Oblivion out of freaking nowhere. No one has seen this coming, even though there was some speculation, some leaks about Bethesda working on Oblivion Remastered, but no one really knew for absolutely sure. And out of nowhere, all of a sudden, it was all over the place, all over the internet, and people were just thrilled and surprised about that. Me, myself as well. But first, I want to talk about something very specific. Because I have never played Oblivion, okay? I'm a hardcore Skyrim player, okay? I played Skyrim all the time. I bought it on the first day when it came out, 11/11/2011, the first day it was released. I played it and I freaking loved it, okay? And I know Oblivion was the previous game that came up before Skyrim, but I was never really into it. I did play just a little bit, the original one. Couldn't really get into it. Maybe I didn't know anything about Elder Scrolls in general, so I wasn't quite sure about it, okay? But however, when I saw the remaster of Oblivion, I did not, bite the bait right away when it came out. I kind of like observed it and looked at it and said, you know what, that looks actually pretty good, for a remaster. And the more people talked about like that it looks more like a remake than a remaster, I started to get more and more intrigued about it, okay? I started to pay more attention on the details of the game. I looked at some of the gameplay footage. I looked at other people commenting about the game and comparing it with other games. And you know what? I was getting more and more hyped for this game. And I decided to go out there and buy this game. And that's what I did. I bought it. And when I bought the game, I started to play literally on the same day, okay? And let me tell you, this game is really, really good. I cannot really go into all the details yet because I haven't really played it enough, okay? I've been playing it for like about, probably like 5 hours, maybe give or take like 6 hours. I've been putting my time into this game. I noticed a lot of similarities with Skyrim, and I really loved it. And as a Skyrim player, if you know the mechanics, you know that, compared to today's technology, it seems a little bit quirky, the controls. Oblivion is no different, okay? It has this little quirky feeling where it's kind of like, it feels kind of stiff when you move the character and stuff like that. But this is what this type of game is known for, especially Skyrim is the same way, okay? But what I love about Oblivion is the polished remaster. I mean, if you compare this to the original one, it really looks almost like a remake, it looks that good. And personally, I love the freedom. Why do we have Last of Us here? I don't want to have Last of Us in there. I love the freedom in this game, and just the way you can explore. The game doesn't hold your hand. It doesn't tell you what to do. You can just go anywhere you want, and you can just relax and play the game. And I really love this about Oblivion. And what I also love about the game, just like in Skyrim, you can pick up any. I'm kind of like a little fanatic when it comes to like all the little details. When it comes to like, I want to pick this up. I want to pick this up. I love looting. This is something that I'm really obsessed about. Is looting and going into dungeons and picking up shit and just going and getting it and selling it and upgrading the character and getting stronger. And I really love everything I see so far. One thing I noticed was that at the very beginning, I got my ass kicked. I mean, I really got my ass kicked all the time, and I was wondering, why am I constantly getting my ass kicked? I couldn't even get past a freaking dog or a wolf or a goblin trying to attack me. I had to constantly run away because he was constantly beating my ass. And then I realized that was because I had the difficult level too high. I think I had it on expert or something like that instead of having it on normal easy mode. And as soon as I changed it, it was like much easier, because I just don't want to focus on being paranoid getting killed by a freaking fox, you know, or freaking bunny. You know, I want to be able to, you know, feed my strength a little bit, okay? But as soon as I changed it, I really loved it, and I started to explore, and I'm still at the very beginning of this game, so I haven't really gotten deep into this. I still have to figure out how this whole haggling works, you know, how you can persuade people. You know, there's so many things that you can do regarding your character that I still have to learn. I have to learn about the magics and what they mean and how they work and stuff like that. The only thing that I kind of like, don't like too much, I mean, it's not a big deal, but in Skyrim you were able to have magic in both hands, you know. In this one you only have magic in one hand. And the other thing that I'm not a big fan of is, you know, I like to loot stuff and grab a lot of things, but after a while, if you pick up too many items, they start to get heavy and then you walk very slowly. It's the same thing in Skyrim. So I hope that in Oblivion you have the option to have somebody come with you, a companion, and be able to, you know, carry the stuff with you, so you can carry it out of the dungeon, bring it back to the store and sell it, you know. I don't know much about the story. I still have to dive into that, but right now I'm really not in a hurry of the story. I just want to kind of like explore the game and work on my character, enjoy the freedom, explore things, find things, upgrade things, learn about the mechanics, and then eventually I will dive into the story of the game and start doing some quests and stuff like that, okay? But right now, what I can tell you is about Oblivion is that this is a really, really good game. I really love it. It really gets the hook out of me, and I'm going to be going out there tonight and I'm going to be continue playing Oblivion. Maybe I do a second video about this when I get like more hours into the game and I get like another, I don't know, 30-40 hours and I know much more about this game. But right now, if you have never played any Elder Scrolls game, okay, or you have never played Oblivion before, you maybe only played Skyrim, you know, I would highly recommend give Oblivion a shot. It is really good. And you know what, since I'm so upset about Bethesda because of Elder Scrolls 6, I want this to come out. I want to play something new. I'm not a really big fan about the Elder Scrolls Online, but be honest about that. Maybe one day I should try it out again. But I remember back in the days, I really wasn't really getting into this so much. But if you're really waiting for Elder Scrolls 6 so much, you know, and you have never played Oblivion before, this is kind of like a way to kind of hold you until Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. All I know is this, based on this sudden reveal trailer of Oblivion Remastered, I can truly say for now, Bethesda is back. Bethesda is back, okay? So hopefully they're gonna keep surprising us, because like I said, they dropped this game out of freaking nowhere and I was so surprised about that. But anyway guys, if you like this video, if you find it informative, I would appreciate a thumbs up to help the algorithm. Would mean a lot to me, okay? I'm trying to stay motivated, keeping this channel going, because right now it's not growing much, but I hope it's gonna change in the future. With that said guys, thank you so much for watching and peace out.